talking about your wisdom tooth yesterday, and now it's your back. What happened?
Yeah, I have a lot of pain today on this wisdom tooth, and it's causing a lot of stuff. On the right side of my face and neck is really inflamed, and I went to hit today, and my back and lower back felt as well. I couldn't even move, and on top of that, I had this pain on this side of the face, which is not very good because it's tough for me to even breathe this side. I feel like I'm not functioning this side well. I'm on medication the last few days for the infected area in my wisdom tooth, so I don't know, it's not something good. It happened to me a year ago. It started for about a week, the pain, and now it's happening again. It's time for me. I have to address it and probably remove it. I'm going to look to obviously try do it in the week ahead of Miami, or if I can do it sometime then, but we'll see the next week.
Benny, what is the situation with the back though? When did that come up?
It was in Memphis. Memphis is the lower back connecting to the hip area and the groin. I've been playing a lot of matches on it, and it's just very painful now as well. And it was a tough match for me yesterday. I think playing last night with Tanasi under the medication that I was, antibiotics, just made me a little bit, feel like I had no energy today, and the face is inflamed up even more, and on the right side of my cheekbone. So it's tough for me to actually even move and rotate my head at one stage, so I can't be really turning, and I'm scared to run on the back as well, so everything is really not good for me now, and I have to play Novak, so it's not something I want to go on court with.
Is the back issue, you just mentioned hips, is there any correlation or connection to the hip issue from before?
I'm not sure. It's stuff I've been seeing Clay the last 5 weeks, the physio and ATP, and he's been working on as much as he could, but he really told me to have 5-6 days off, and I've played a lot of matches from Memphis, finishing late there, finishing late in Delray in the Saturday in the semis of the doubles and the semis of singles. Then I flew to Mexico and finished Friday, I think, against David in 2 a.m. Had to fly to Davis Cup, and we had a lot of workload there, and then I had to play tough matches in Davis Cup under this sort of pain in my leg, and I pushed through it, got us through, but I took it here now, and the pain was within me while I started the tournament, and it just kept building, and then even now this thing happening the last 3-4 days is not something I wanted. But
did you know this morning that it was going to be impossible to play today?
Yeah, I woke up and I wasn't breathing for some reason. I woke up choking myself, and then it was tough for me to wake up and go to the shower. I had pain all of my eye. Felt like someone stabbed my eye. I just couldn't do anything. I went to hit and I couldn't even run. Yeah.
After playing almost every week this year, do you think maybe you're going to take a better look at your schedule and try and calm down a bit?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, I needed to play these 5 weeks, and something I needed all these points. And, like you said, it's probably a rough schedule, but this last month is something I needed to get those points. And now I can sort of look to where I want to play more, and, that's going to be the most important thing until French, choosing the right tournaments to play.
Are you progressively getting worse since you first injured it, or is it, what's been that situation? How bad was it when you initially injured it? What's it been like progressing through all these tournaments?
Well, it's been pretty much, getting a little bit more worse, and the fact is I've been playing every week and doing so good that playing a lot of matches, and I've been pulling up a lot of tight areas in that area, and it's getting sore, and the ATP guys said you need to rest for 5-6 days, and which is good now. I can look to rest and look at this tooth problem I have, because on the side of the back the tooth is giving me more pain, so it's not easy when you have 2 parts of the body that are really in pain.
When was that diagnosis? They said for you to have the rest of it today, and what have you been saying throughout this whole process?
Yeah, well, I remember Clay taking back to Delray and Acapulco, where he said maybe play Acapulco, and I went there. I managed to win a few good matches and lost to David, so maybe I shouldn't have played that week, and taken that week off. But I managed to get a lot of points there. But I'm paying for the price now.
Has it been worth the gamble? Because obviously they're telling you that, and you're still playing kind of a gamble. Looking back at it now, do you think it was worthwhile, or are you having second thoughts?
Yeah, I'm probably having second thoughts. Maybe I shouldn't have played Mexico. It was not the right thing, and should have taken the the time off after Del Rey doing so well in the singles and the semis and the doubles semis, so it was a long week for me there. I thought I should have just taken off and got ready for Davis Cup, but you know, pay the price for it now. You know, I wish nothing less to play against Novak tonight. It was going to be, you know, a good match for me, a huge opportunity and a moment that I could have played with, but it was difficult, so I feel bad.
Do you still plan to play Miami, or is it out of the question?
Well, you know, I don't know yet. The fact that I'm seeded helps, so I don't know. So I'll find out by probably Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and I'll see. You know, I'd like to play it, but if there's an opportunity to get that wisdom tooth out before Miami, I probably won't play Miami. So I'll come down the next 4 or 5 days where I decide.
Benny, the official reason indicated is your back, but if you had to suggest, is it more the back or is it more the tooth and the area around the head and all that that's the bigger issue?
If it was, you know, I think this is the tooth now, because, you know, I've played so much on the back, and you know, obviously it's gotten to the stage where it's the worst it's been in the 4 weeks now, especially playing a 3-setter match yesterday. So I think that's what made it even worse today, and I could barely move. But on top of this, it's been the worst day where I've woke up on this tooth, and all the right side of my face and neck is, you know, untouchable, and it really hurts when I touch it. So I think it must be the antibiotics that I'm taking that's making me less, you know, energy, and is not a good feeling. But, you know, maybe if one of those things wasn't there, I could have played, Craig, but having two is not good.
Where would you go now?
Probably Miami as quick as I can, and then look to see if you dentist's there to see and dress the stuff, and obviously take the 4 or 5 days off that was recommended for the lower part of my back and hip area. So that's going to be my key now, to see how I feel at Tuesday, Wednesday, and then decide whether to play Miami or not.
Anything else?
What's the biggest thing you'll take from this run of matches and wins?
I'll take a lot. So much confidence I'm gaining the last you know, few weeks. I'm playing very good, and you know, all the matches I've played here, I'm going to use it into the next tournament I compete in. And you know, I think I haven't lost now since I played David in Acapulco, where he won, and it was a tough match. So I'm playing very confident, and hopefully the next tournament I play, I can be, you know, 100% and take all the confidence what I learned in this tournament and the Davis Cup before that.